Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I am going to be hanging out with you guys for about an hour. Gonna be playing a little bit of Battlefront 2. Been craving a little video games lately, streaming wise. I've actually been playing a good amount of games lately. You know, I got my new PC back in October, and I wasn't really playing much up until Christmas, and then after Christmas, like, I just started playing a bunch of games. Like, me and my buddies are playing games again. I'm playing through The Last of Us right now for the first time. I was playing through Hogwarts, the Hogwarts Legacy, is that what it's called? I was having fun, but for whatever reason, I kind of lost interest. And yeah, I've been back into playing video games a lot the past, like, month and a half or so. And, yeah, I went through a long lull there for a while, but, trying to get back into it. I have not done a live stream in, I think, 17 days. That's the last time you guys saw me. Just been busy. Life, work, family, planning trips coming up and stuff like that. So, yeah, man. I hope everybody's been doing well in my absence. I've missed you all. I've missed the fun. I've missed the conversations. You guys are like my therapists in a way, where I get to come on a microphone. You heard me opening two cans. One is a beer and one is a Sprite Zero Sugar. I'm being a naughty boy tonight. But anyway, guys, welcome. Super Dude, Evan, Passion, Wayfez, Sam, European Mapping, James, Fetman, Clade, Vince. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. You know me, I'm just going to play some Blast. If I can find a match. I haven't played in a while. But, yeah, anyway. What's up, Sam? Haven't caught an HG stream in a minute. Happy Thursday, everybody. Cheers. Right back at you, man. I haven't done a stream in 17 days, so you haven't missed shit, my friend. What beer of choice tonight, HG? It's called it's from Dewclaw Brewing Company, and it's called Sweet Baby Java. Espresso bean infused chocolate peanut butter porter. Again, I'm being a naughty boy tonight. I went for a run today, so it's just I justified it.
It's a trailer for Pirates of the Caribbean 6 or some shit. I let them know they always hit me with the how do you know? Come on now.
Vince, thank you so much, man. I've received many a text from a friend or relative, and it's a trailer for Pirates of the Caribbean 6 or some shit. I let them know it's fake. And they always hit me with the how do you know? Come on. Yes, well, I uploaded that video today about, you know, the influx of fake Star Wars trailers, and yes, that's always been a thing, right? That's always been a thing, but they've never seemed so. Oh yikes! Did he kill himself? I think so. They've never seemed so malicious. Maybe malicious is the wrong word, but they've never seemed so deceptive as they are now. And yeah, I've had people that I work with come up to me and say, "Did you see the new blah 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 trailer?" And I'm like, no, it's not out yet. And they're like, yeah, it is. I'm like, no, not knowing, you know, obviously they don't know that I'm Hello Greedo, and I'm gonna know when a new fucking trailer comes out. I can't be like, I'm on top of this shit, man. You know, YouTube channel and all that jazz. But, yeah, they've been like, yeah, it's out. And in my head, I'm like, if they only knew how on, you know, on the pulse of this bullshit that I am. And yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I mean, it's one of those things, you know, if you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. But yep, that's happened to me before. Mostly with Star Wars stuff because, you know, people know that I like Star Wars. But it is funny, like, when it's weird though, when you like watch the trailer that somebody shows you that is fake. In my head at least, I'm like, how did they think this is real? You know what I mean? That's where my brain goes. I'm like, how did they think this was actually real? Like, it's so obviously shitty and fake and man, I'm just getting slaughtered. But yeah, Vince, been there for sure. Been there, my friend. But hope you're doing well, man. Let me. Oh, yikes! What did? Normally I can minimize fine. Let me see. There we go. Sorry, guys. I minimized really quick, and normally it doesn't do what it just did. That guy just ran right. Hold on. When I minimized, am I like invisible or something? That guy just ran right by me. That was interesting. What's going on? Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? My computer. Oh no, wait. Maybe it was the Battlefront server. I don't know. That was weird. So I have my streaming software set up a little differently. In the past, all of the super chats would be on screen, like almost indefinitely, and now they're going at the rate of the chat, and all the super chats are going off of the screen right now. So I'm gonna have to minimize and check those in just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't last much longer.
I'm just getting completely destroyed here. I'm rusty. I'm rusty. Classic Battlefront Grido. Golden Boy. What's the deal with that? What was the news about that? So I did see something posted on Twitter about that. I didn't click on any details or ooh, I didn't find look too deep into what was going on with it. Keep me let me know what the deal is in the chat. Because I definitely want to find out what's going on with that. All right, let me minimize here real quick. All right, Vince, Oscar, Mr. Alex, and Ricky, thank you guys so much. Vince says, when everyone piles on a game, I'm usually pretty stubborn, but that Helldivers 2 is fun. Starfield is the shit. Played Halo 1 again. Halo show sucks. I haven't seen that. I have no desire to watch the Halo show, but yeah, me and my buddies are planning on getting the Helldivers game. They've already gotten it. I haven't gotten it yet. Right now they're playing what is it called? Skull and Bones. And apparently there's an 8-hour like free trial before you buy the game. You can play the game for 8 hours. And I played for maybe 2 hours the other night with them.
Excited for OG Battlefront 1 and 2 coming back? Insane that there's going to be 64 player lobbies.
Oh, 64 players. But yeah, yeah, we're definitely going to be getting Hellfighter, or Helldivers rather. I could not get into Starfield. I don't know why, Vince. Like, it's, again, I have a hard time getting into single player games, and maybe just couldn't keep my attention, which is a shame. Nothing against the game. It's just, you know, that's how I'm built when it comes to video games. I need that multiplayer sensation, you know. But yeah. Oscar, thank you so much, man. Oscar says, how far are you into The Last of Us? How do you feel about Joel and Ellie here versus Pedro and Bella portrayals on the show? I think, yeah, so I want to say I'm like 8 hours in so far. I'm trying to think the last thing that I saw or did. Got through all the damn stuff, like all that. Already saw his brother. Okay, I think that's where we are. We just left. Is it Tommy? We just left Joel's brother in that encampment that he's at. That is where. That's the last thing that I did in the game. I want to say I'm like 7 or 8 hours in. But I'm loving it so far, and I think the representations of, or the casting was perfect. I think they, like, if you're trying to emulate, you know, damn, I'm sucking so bad. if you're trying to recreate that relationship found in the game between those two, I don't know if you could get much better than, you know, the duo that they casted. So yeah, I'm loving the game. I love the show, you know, the first season. Yeah, it's like I haven't been this into a single player game since like Red Dead Redemption 2. Single player game hasn't held my attention since like The Last of Us is since Red Dead Redemption 2. So I'm pretty hooked. I haven't played it in 2 days. Oh, I played it a little bit last night, actually. I played it for like 30 minutes last night. My buddies were actually on when I hopped on the computer. So I played with them for a little bit before firing up The Last of Us. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate that, man. Whoa! There we go. Saved ya. Saved ya, buddy. Gotcha, punk. Here we go. Maybe I'm getting back into the swing of things. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Alex Dunn, thank you so much, man. Give me 1 sec to take a quick sip. Alex says, how you doing, Greedo? Been rewatching a lot of classic movies and TV recently. Aliens, First Blood, Tom Clancy, and just started my rewatch of 24. I remember when 24 was huge, Alex.
Mission status optimal.
I remember my buddies being super into it. I've never seen a single episode. I've never seen a single episode of that show. Does it hold up pretty well? Damn, man. I started doing that too, Alex. Not too long ago, I watched E.T. I watched the original RoboCop. We watched Stand By Me again. That's my wife's all-time favorite movie, Stand By Me. It's fantastic. Yeah, I was doing that pretty regularly. Like, everybody would go to bed and I'd stay up a little later and watch something that I hadn't seen in a long time, you know. I'd love to revisit Alien and Aliens. I haven't seen those in years. I sat down to watch those in, I mean, probably over a decade. And I haven't seen First Blood, I mean, probably since I was a kid. But
Stop the resistance troops now.
yeah, it'd be a lot of fun to kind of jump back and check out some of those movies that I grew up watching. Get him, get him. Aww. But I appreciate that, Alex. What Tom Clancy? Just Tom Clancy in general, like Clear and Present Danger and all that stuff? I've actually never read a Tom Clancy book.
We're losing ground. Fight back.
Anyway. Oh, minimize, scroll down a little bit here. Sorry, guys. I need to fix this, figure this out. Ricky, thank you so much for the channel support as well. Ricky says, hey man, how's life been treating you? Excited for OG Battlefront 1 and 2 coming back and saying that there's going to be 64 player lobbies. Again, I just saw something posted on Twitter today, I think, maybe yesterday. I didn't look at any details or whatnot, but 64 player lobby. Are they revamping the game at all, or are they just kind of bringing it back as is with new multiplayer systems and stuff like that? I mean, it's not getting like a graphics overhaul, right? I'm sure not. I mean, and a lot of the times when they say they're giving something a graphics overhaul, you don't really tell a big difference, right? I don't, at least. But But that'll be fun. I'm definitely going to pick that up.
The upper hand.
1000%. I haven't played those games in so long. Yeah, after the stream, I'll do a little bit of research about what's to come with that.
Do not falter.
Yeah, 64 players. That's awesome. I love that. Woo! 64 player lobbies. OG Battlefront 1 and 2. I probably should have read about it before I started a stream, huh? Probably should have made a video about it today. Hey, that would have been topical. But you know me. I'm not good at this YouTube thing. But I appreciate that, Ricky. Hope you're doing well, man. Life's treating me well. We got some big trips planned in the not too distant future. We're going on a cruise in a couple weeks. Me and my wife and my daughter, our daughter.
We have the resistance right where we want them.
Which is going to be a blast. Just relaxing for 5 days. Then me and my wife are going to go out west to Yellowstone and the Tetons and a little wedding anniversary trip. Be a good time. So that's kind of what where our minds are at. That's what we're gearing up for. But I appreciate that, man. Let's see. There we go. Alex says, I need to lock in financially and purchase a PC. They're expensive. What's going on? Oh, there we go. They're expensive, dude. I don't know what you can get by with these days. Like the least amount of money you can spend to get the best bang for your buck. I kind of went all out.
We have a clear advantage.
Got a chunk of change and I put it aside and got a new PC with it. And mine was like almost $2,000, maybe a little over $2,000 just for the PC itself. And then I bought a new monitor too, and they're super expensive, man. I can understand why people just play console games because in the grand scheme of things, they are way cheaper for sure. Way cheaper. But you know, obviously I play games on it, but it's good for me too because I do video editing on it. I do photo editing. You know, stuff like that. So it's not just a gaming machine. That I can use it for other things that I do too. You know. But
First Blood
anyway.
is
Oh,
great
one sec.
and sometimes gets overlooked due to the sequels, but the first movie is great. Stallone does some damn fine acting at the very end of that movie. Definitely give it a watch soon.
Nice. Let me give me 1 sec, everybody. I appreciate the patience here with the super chats. After this match, I'm going to minimize and take a look at him real quick. I got Evans Media here. Really excited for the new Battlefront game. I'm 17, so I wasn't around during these original run. Excited to play with friends. Just hope it's cross-platform. I'd be surprised if it was. I mean, well, I guess cross-platform is becoming the new norm, right? Yeah, I remember playing them back in the day when they first came out. What was it, 2003 and 2005? Is that when they came out? I think that's when they came out. I remember owning both. I remember playing both. But I didn't play them a lot. I mean, I dabbled in them from time to time. But when they were coming out, you know, I was so addicted to like Counter-Strike and Ultima Online, two games that consumed my gaming life for like a decade or more. And you know, despite there being a Star Wars game, I still reverted back to playing my Counter-Strike and Ultima. But I'm excited to kind of jump into it and, you know, revisit it with some new mechanics and see what they're going to do to it. Again, I haven't researched anything since that announcement came out, so I'm really curious what they're gonna be doing. Woo! Gotcha, punk. There we go. Now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. But I appreciate that, Evans. Yeah, I mean, if so, oh, you know, it'd be really cool. Let me minimize real quick and catch up here. Evans, like, this goes to everybody. It'd be really cool if I could host my own server. I would totally do that. Host my own server and have a 64-player server in OG Battlefront 1 and 2. And just a place that we can all run and gun and game in, you know? That would be a lot of fun. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Don't want to get your hopes up. Don't want to get my hopes up. But I would love if that was the case. Anyway. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much once again. Hopefully they'll ship part 2 to PC. Call me hyperbolic, but it was a harrowing experience. It's been living rent-free in my head since 2020. I love it. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, you know, once I'm done with the first game, The Last of Us, I'm definitely going to want to immediately jump into the second one. I don't know. I've heard that the second game is like twice as long as the first one. Beyond that, I don't know anything about it. I don't even know if, and I don't want spoilers but anyway, I don't even know if the first season of The Last of Us show covers any of part 2. I don't even know. I have no idea. But yeah, the game is absolutely incredible. I'm loving it. And it's one of those games that, as you said, kind of gets stuck in your head, and it feels deeper than a video game. You know what I mean? It's just like it's a great example of what a video game can do. The type of story, the type of drama that a video game can give you if done right, you know. Oh, yikes, that was a nice throw. Oh, it was a rocket launcher, never mind. But yeah, I appreciate that, Oscar. Carols, Ricky, and Alex, I appreciate the super chats as well this evening. One sec. Carol says, which one would you rather Lucasfilm make? A Boss Nass origin series, a Lobot, and Salacious Crumb podcast? Whoa! That was on me for not even looking at my computer screen. One sec. That guy scared me like Michael Myers. Salacious Crumb podcast, a Jack Porkins cooking show, or a Tusken Raider singing competition. Tusken Raider singing competition is hilarious. That needs to be a skit. That needs to be a skit on a YouTube channel. That's a really funny idea, man. Out of those, I think a Porkins cooking show would be really fun. That would be my vote. How do you do emojis? Oh, wait, hold on. Or how do you do things? Whatever they're called. Emotes. How do you do that? Out of those, Carols, yeah. I think I would go with the cooking show. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard for them to throw together some bullshit YouTube thing. And Jack Porkins cooking with Porkins. just rambling about bullshit, make it fun. I think that's the one that I would like to. That's the one that I think would be able to like have a lot of longevity. You know, the podcast. I don't know. I'd get sick of that. The Boss Nass Origin series. I don't care. The Tusken Raider thing would be funny for like one video. But the Porkins show could be like a monthly thing where they just cook Star Wars themed food. You know, I could see that. I could see that becoming like an internet series. You know. But anyway, I appreciate that, Carols. Ricky, thank you so much once again. The trailer for it has that early 2000s trailer voice. I didn't even watch the trailer for it, Ricky. Yeah, I didn't even watch the trailer for it. I just saw, I don't even know who, it might have been Battlefront Updates. I think I just saw him post, I think I just saw him post something about, oh, yikes. Post something about it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I didn't look beyond it. I didn't read any information. I didn't even watch a trailer. To tell you the truth, I didn't even know there was a trailer until you just brought it up. But I'll definitely check it out after this stream for sure. And hopefully I will be able to host a server. How cool would that be, man? A dedicated place where we could all run and gun and play, and I could host a server and set parameters in the server and maybe even customize maps and all sorts of stuff like that. I don't know what freedom they're gonna allow in this take on Battlefront 2, but or the original Battlefront games, but. No kidding, Evan. Are you going to Florida? I mean, Orlando? I might be going for the same exact thing, dude. I got family down there that's doing the same exact thing that you're doing. They're coming from up north. Interesting. That's fun. Alex Dunn, thank you so much. First Blood is great and sometimes gets overlooked due to the sequels, but that first movie is great. Stallone does some damn fine acting at the very end of that movie. Definitely give it a watch soon. Yeah, that would be a really good one to revisit. Again, I have not watched that since I was a kid. I don't even know if I've seen all the sequels, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I mean, I know I saw, like, the one that was made in, what, 2010 or some shit like that, where he gets on like a 50 cal machine gun, and just mows a bunch of people down. I know I saw that one. I know I've seen the first one. Beyond that, I honestly don't know if I've seen the other sequels. Damn. But yeah, that would be that'd definitely be a good one to revisit. I'll have to think of when I can have some time to myself to watch that. Maybe I'll suggest that at the fire station that we put on First Blood. Maybe I'll suggest that tomorrow. I'm sure they'd be up for that. Anyway, Alex, I appreciate that. If we end up watching it, or if I end up watching it, I'll let you know for sure. But yeah, like I said, I was on kind of a kick of watching movies I hadn't seen in years. E.T., original RoboCop. And I thought I would keep that streak up, but I ended up, you know, for a while I was watching shows and stuff like that, staying up later on my nights off when my wife and kid went to sleep. But now instead of that, I just play video games, so I haven't watched anything in a while. but anyway, I appreciate that, Alex. Let's see. Who am I missing here? Brendan McCallion, thank you so much. This is my usual pint of Guinness super chat for you, Greedo. Always love your content and live streams, dude. Hope you are well. I.e. Cheers, man. I appreciate that. I am doing well. Pint of Guinness. Is there anything better? Guinness is the beer that I started growing, or that I developed a love of beer with. You know, before that, it was just drinking marathon beer, you know, a bunch of light stuff with my buddies. But as soon as I started having Guinness, I was like, oh, this is great. There's a whole, it was like an introductory beer when I was younger to the eventual craft beer that I've you know, been drinking for like 15 years. But yeah, let's just do a Lightspeed Lounge. Let's hang out. I'm getting slaughtered in these matches. Let's see. Lightspeed Lounge. I'll close out the video game. We'll turn on some tunes. And just hang out for the next 25 minutes. Yeah? Is that cool with you guys? All right. All right. There we go. Pull everything up. All right. There we go. Cool. But yeah, I appreciate that, Brendan. Yeah, I still love Guinness. I'm still a big fan. Despite, you know, I mostly drink bunch of craft beer from local breweries. I still you know, enjoy a Guinness from time to time. Making the trip from PA. Not, so are you going to Orlando? Someone in my family's playing, and me and my family here are gonna go visit him. He's traveling from out of state, playing down there in Orlando. Small world, man. I wish they would give us an update on Star Wars Eclipse. What's up, Stuart? Yeah, me too. That's one of the games that I'm most excited for. Yeah, I don't know. That trailer was so... I don't know, it was so well done. And you know, I don't know if you would consider it a gameplay trailer. I mean, maybe that's how the gameplay is going to be, but I want to see more, you know. Vince, thank you so much for the channel support once again, man. You like burger sauce, Greedo? I made some with mayo, ketchup, sriracha, caramelized onions, and Worcestershire sauce. It was good. I'm out of here. Nice. That sounds delicious. I usually make mine with mayonnaise. Oh, it's been a while since I made it. Mayonnaise, a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard, and a bunch of cayenne pepper and some pickle brine, and it's kind of like a spicy mayo, little dill pickly tasting. It's delicious. But I love sriracha mayo, Vince. In fact, I made that tonight with my dinner. I love sriracha mayo, but I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds delicious. I appreciate that, man. I haven't made burgers in a while. In a long time. Best to avoid blast on Thursdays and Fridays. The reinforcement event tends to screw things up. Oh, what's the reinforcement event? What is that? I don't know anything about what's going on in the game. I just hop in and play. I have no idea what events. I don't even know what events they have. Have you tried Star Wars Galaxy's Restoration yet, Clade? Yeah, so I've tried Star Wars Galaxy's EMU. I think I've tried Star Wars Galaxy's Legends, I believe. I've been wanting to. I haven't installed it on my new PC. But I've been kind of itching to jump back into it at a certain point. I need to reinstall it and find a server that I can dabble in for a couple hours to get my nostalgia feel, you know. Oh, I see. Reinforcements are only one. I see. That's why there were so many of them. I see. Interesting. Yeah, I always end up making too much too, Sam. I always do. And what's on the flip side, though, it's difficult sometimes to make regular recipes for an entire station, like a fire station. I'm used to cooking for me and my wife and my daughter. And then you have to cook for like 8 dudes, and you're like, oh shit, how much rice should I make? You know, how much burger sauce do I need to make? A gallon? Yeah, Rodrigo, I love Blast. I don't know why. I like just the simplicity of it. I mean, the objective games are fun too, but there's something just simple and fun about Blast. I mean, it's just basic deathmatch, but I don't know. It appeals to me. But my all-time favorite game mode in either of the modern Battlefront games is Cargo. Cargo is great. Let's see. One sec, guys. There we go. Have you ever felt fatigue for your passion for Star Wars? If so, what fills the void when you get tired of it? Dan Man Gaming. You know, so that's a good question. I have, but yeah, I mean, you would think that I would feel it a lot, you know, with the channel and constantly talking about it. But I'm not very active on here. Like, relative to a lot of other Star Wars YouTubers or YouTubers in general, I mean, like, I upload like once or twice every month or two, you know. And even in the heyday of the channel, like when I was just uploading a lot. I was still pretty infrequent, again, relative to other YouTubers. So, you know, I don't constantly pay attention to everything. The passion, I mean, it's always there, but the excitement ebbs and flows. So, like, I'm not so obsessed with it that it's like my goddamn personality. You know what I mean? So I think that helps, like, not being so goddamn obsessed with it that my entire life and my entire room and my car is filled with Star Wars stickers, and I'm not that dude. So, like, I love it. I love talking about it. It's a huge part of my life, but it's a small percentage of the things in my life that get me excited. You know what I mean? So I pay enough attention to where I get excited for things, but I don't pay enough attention to where I feel the burnout, if that makes sense. You know? Wayfez, thank you so much. Hey, could you hop on admin VC or chat right after? I don't even have... I don't even... Dude, I have Discord. I tried to log into my Discord account. I'm going to have to contact Discord in order to get access to my account again. When I tried to log in on my new PC, I don't remember exactly what happened. I think I might have tried one too many times, or maybe it saw that I was from an unrecognizable computer, or maybe I lost my oh, I know what happened. I had the key, oh, what is it called? Like where it auto generates keys for your login. What are those called? Dude, Discord sucks for logging in, Clade. I hate it. I've had issues with it, so I don't use it very often, especially on my Hello Greedo account. So, like, half the time I'm like, God damn it. What, like, it's such a pain in the ass. But yeah, I had, it auto-generates keys, right? I can't remember what it is. It's an app, and you go to it, and it'll auto-generate a key. Yeah, I think a QR problem or something like that. Two-factor authentication. And I had that app and whatnot installed on my old phone. But my old phone, I dropped, and I shattered the screen. I didn't just shatter the screen. The entire screen would not work. So I couldn't have access to the codes that to log into Discord anymore. And so, like, I'm shit out of luck right now. I needed to contact Discord. Yeah, Authy, exactly. So my Authy account or whatever was on my old phone, but my old phone screen is black, does not work. So what do you do when that happens, Discord? God damn it! Why can't you? I mean, I guess I shouldn't have turned that shit on if I knew it was going to be such a pain in the ass sometimes, but yeah. So unfortunately, I can't, Wayfez. Thank you for reminding me though, because tomorrow at the station, I'll grab my laptop and attempt to get that sorted out. I apologize. Oh, man. Oh, like when your interests fade from thing to thing. Dude, I have... yeah, so... I'm always obsessed with, like, space and space exploration and stuff like that. So, you know, if I guess my interests do kind of ebb and flow. So when there's not, like, when my Star Wars excitement starts to dip down a little bit, I start to get really back into, you know, the history of space exploration, the space race, what's going on with James Webb and all that stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, other interests fill the void for sure. Alright, there we go. I have been, man, I've been playing PUBG again so much the past few weeks. I don't know why. I've just gotten back to being addicted to that game. It is just, to me, it's just... It's just a game that is tailor-made for my, you know, what I like in a video game. You know, it gets the adrenaline pumping. It's there's elements of sneaking around and elements of fast-paced action, and you know, it's difficult, and I don't know why, I just love it so much. I love it so much. Big battle royale games like what do you mean? Dan, I used to follow SpaceX launches a lot a couple of years ago. I haven't lately. A lot of the times, I mean, I can see the launches from my house. It's kind of neat, you know. We're not that far. I can look south and see from my house. I can see the rocket go off. You know, obviously, it's pretty... I mean, let me see how far I am. I can't hear it, obviously, but, like, it's... St. Augustine to Cape Canaveral. So I'm 124 miles, basically, from the Cape. But yeah, I can see whenever they launch a rocket if I go outside and look. I used to follow it quite a bit, but as of late, I haven't really been following it too much. Now, next time they fire off a Falcon Heavy, I'd like to drive the 2 hours down south and check it out. But, you know. Okay, Wayfez. Yeah, tell Masterbuilt thank you. I'll see if my laptop is still logged in. I'll check that tomorrow when I'm at the station. Hopefully I am. If that's the case, then it will be way easier to gain access for sure. Hopefully I still am. I don't see why I wouldn't be. I didn't even think of that. I just realized, what the fuck is this song? Let's skip this one. What is silent? There we go. All right. Still need to go through this playlist and purge some stuff. But Carol's, thank you so much. Carol says you should change your name to Hello Pax Bonkick to pay tribute to the superior Rhodian. If I was a lesser man, I would sit here and pretend to know who the hell that was, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I did a quick Google search and I never would have guessed who that was. Apparently it's Pax and Trax were brothers who were Rhodians mechanics, and they worked on Mars Guo's pod racer. Okay. Appearances. Okay, so he appears. Insider's Guide. Insider's the Phantom Menace, and the only time he appears is the Phantom Menace and the Phantom Menace Cinemanga. But yet he's got an entire backstory here on Wikipedia. That's hilarious. Sources: Star Wars Encyclopedia, Databank, Year by Year, 30th Anniversary Collection, the official Star Wars Fact File 32. What is this? Picture only. Interesting. Never would. Yeah, had to do some Wikipedia-ing. Oh, he's got an action figure? Oh, yeah. Huh. That's funny. Someone's favorite Star Wars character is that character. Someone's favorite Star Wars character is that character. Someone on planet Earth. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. And Alex Dunn, thank you for coming in with the final super chat and channel support of the stream before I hop off here. Alex says, a few years ago you recommended the ISS Tracker app. I just thought I should let you know I've used it ever since. LOL, it's a great app. It is. I use it all the time still, man. I have it right here on my phone. I literally use it. One sec. I use it I would say every single day. I look at it once just to see. Right now there's no space station spotting for a long time, until March 4th in my area. Until March 4th. And then it's basically every single day for a while. But yeah, it's cool. I look at it all the time. All the time. And what's neat is that, you know, a lot of the guys that I work with didn't know you could even see the space station, you know. So like a couple of years ago, I was at the station and we were outside, and I knew the station was coming over, and it was flying straight overhead. Perfect view, perfect timing. As long of visibility as you could possibly have. I think it was like 6 minutes. And I was like, that's the space station. They're like, what? Yeah, and then I get to explain it to them, you know. And then, I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's a cool little thing to have on your phone and be able to show people what, you know, that you can see the International Space Station, you know. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. But, all right, guys. I got to get going. We're at an hour. It's a good time, man. I haven't streamed in like 17 days on the dot. But yeah, Oscar Rodriguez in Jar Jar's voice. Could you say in a sinister voice, "Did you pray today?" Oh, that was kind of that was too like. You say people gonna die? Did you pray today? I have to figure that out. Did you Did you pray today? Okay, day. You say people gonna die? I'm not bad at that. I'm not bad at like 3 phrases. If you try to get me, to say any other phrases with Jar Jar, I don't know if I could do it. Oh no. Okay, day. You say people gonna die? That's about it. That's about all my Jar Jar. I hope I fulfilled your request there, Oscar. I hope it wasn't too bad. But I actually, if you guys haven't seen it, I actually made a how to tie a tie video with Jar Jar Binks. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the dumbest video that I've ever made, but it's pretty close. Anyway, okie doke. It's time for me to head out. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. This was fun. I'm going to be hopefully streaming more often than I have in the past few months. I'm going to be working on some videos. But, yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. Stay safe out there. I don't know when the next time I stream will be. Hopefully it won't be too far from now. Maybe Sunday night I'll stream. I might stream Sunday night, but... Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. To everybody who super chatted and supported the channel tonight, I appreciate it. All right, stay safe out there. I'll catch you all on the flip side. See ya.